Gooner REAX. I'm here with Colin, my buddy here in Pittsburgh. Colin, overall, just kind of poor today, really, in my opinion. Sloppy, not very clinical in the final third. 1-1 draw. Pretty disappointed with the result. Would you agree?
Yeah, I thought it was, I don't want to say a fair result, but just the way we blew chances. I mean, Aubameyang, I couldn't believe it. I made like a noise when I saw it. I was like, this is for sure a goal.
I
But
I actually made a few noises on a few of his misses. So
yeah, his first one though, that ball by Ceballos to Bellerin was just like it was perfect. Bellerin lays it on a plate, Aubameyang misses. But
yeah,
fair result in terms of I thought that they played disciplined, a little over the line at times in
yeah,
terms
yeah.
of their treatment of Saka, their treatment of Ceballos. But I mean, they were disciplined. I thought we played professional, but nothing over the top good. We weren't great. We were professional, but you'd like to see us try to get an away advantage. The way we played. We didn't play, I don't think, nearly attacking enough towards the end.
Absolutely. Are we leggy at this point? Same lineup from Sunday. I know we've had a few days off, but some travel in there, and it's. I mean, these guys have played a lot of minutes lately. So is it? You know, is this all is fatigue starting to catch up to us?
I think so a little bit. I thought, especially in the second half, we looked. And I don't want to say lethargic because that implies like purposefulness, but I thought that we were a little leggy, like you said, and also the uncertainty of where we were going to play the game. I think factored in. We had to play at a
Yeah.
neutral site, and I just think there's a lot of factors around the whole match. But like you said, yeah, it definitely could have been leggy.
Um, Aubameyang, is this a poor performance from him? Is it or is he just a tick off today? And you don't really put much stock into it, just kind of chalk it up, move on.
Yeah, maybe chalk it up and move on. It's hard to say because, like you said, he played so well. I mean, but that's kind of credit to Leeds because I mean, I love watching Leeds because they have no discernible formation. It's like chaos out. It's like chaos out there,
Yeah,
But I mean, he scored three. He could have had four. He hit the bar on that one. On that one, what would have been his fourth.
yeah,
So I don't know if it was the competition, was stiffer than Leeds, but I think that he was a tick off and he's been kind of a tick off other than that game the whole season.
yeah. Uh, just Hector Bellerin, man. He might not have been the worst player on the pitch for me, but pretty close. What'd you make of his performance today?
I thought first half he was all right. He made some decent runs. Again, he laid that pass on a plate for Aubameyang. But yeah, again, it's hard to make it what that guy brings to the team. I mean, I get that he's well liked in the locker room, and I respect the shit out of the guy. The causes he does outside of the sport, are
Right, right.
definitely amazing. But at this point, before he used to have his flaws, but his pace would make up for it. And now, since his injury, I don't think his pace is quite where it was. So he's caught up the field a lot. It's a tough situation because I like the guy, but I think we need to upgrade over him if we're going to compete at a higher level.
Yeah, I agree with that. I wouldn't necessarily, you know, throw him out into the market right away this summer, but if something came in, I would certainly consider a move for it. Give me your man of the match. Give me your dud of the match first. I want to know who you thought the worst player for us today was.
The worst player for us today. That's a tough question. Excluding the subs that came on, you mean? Because
Yeah,
because Pepe and Martinelli weren't very
couldn't really get
weren't
into the flow of
very
the game.
yeah, that's true. They didn't have a lot of time. But the dot of the match, um that's tough because everybody played at almost an equal level. I'd say maybe the dot of the match for me was Cedric, just
Interesting.
because
Okay.
he provided a little bit going forward, but maybe it wasn't his performance so much as like I get nervous when he has the ball in our half, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
So dot of the my like dot of the match, it's hard for me to say. Who would your choice be?
Xhaka. I just every time he just barely moved forward when he had the ball.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I could
it
see
just
him
he
being the
just
dud of the match.
he just slowed everything down just way too much. I get the kind of pass backward and reset, kind of restart the attack a little bit, but man, he just today was not his day. He really just it really
Yeah,
slowed
no.
things down for me.
The
So
funny thing is, like when you were talking about the dud of the match, I was thinking like of all the players, and I was like, I completely forgot that Jacko was playing in the match. Yeah, he would have been the dud probably for me too, because, and I think I tweeted about it. He's just like a counterattack killer, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yep,
I think I mentioned he often turns the wrong way, and he just doesn't take. He just it's like a millisecond slow with that guy.
yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Everything's just yep. He's half a second late on everything. Man of the match.
My man of the match, I know Saka scored the goal and had some really good moments. I really liked the shift that Ceballos put in today.
Yep.
I thought that
Yep.
his recoveries were great. That ball he played to Bellerin was like I said, I made a noise when I saw it. He had a couple other, he had a couple
Yeah.
of feminine noise came out of my mouth, yeah, but yeah. Ceballos, I thought, put in a really good shift, really helped dictate the midfield, and pretty much stopped any counterattack. They didn't really
Yeah.
have a whole lot. They had one or two maybe, but
Yeah. I'm in full agreement with you there. Just great ball recovery on his part. Made some great defensive plays.
and I'd like to
In my
see his
opinion.
heat map too, because
Yeah.
that dude covered a lot of
Yeah. He
ground.
covered a lot of ground today. So that's it for us, man. Get out of here. Thanks for joining me, Colin, and we'll talk soon, man.
All right, sounds good, buddy. Take care.
Appreciate you.